So we're topic on we on the you said Destiny and whatnot. What the hell he was talking about?
It was okay. So him and Piers Morgan was talking about it. So I'm gonna just go ahead to that part, and we can react to that.
Mm-hmm.
Then need to let me share the screen because I got two monitors, bro.
Better make sure you got the right shit. You don't want to see that porn on YouTube.
Chill. All right.
To all of you. Check Yoga, we've spoken a lot about this presidential race
for
the last year. Where are we now with this? Is it right to assume that two things have happened as a result of this attempted assassination? One is that Donald Trump has got exponentially more popular because people feel a real empathy with him for what happened. And secondly, that Joe Biden is more likely than not now to remain the Democrat nominee.
Yeah. So there's no reason to unilaterally surrender to Donald Trump now, but that's what it looks like the Democrats are doing. So I hope that they pick up the campaign to oust Biden again, because he's clearly not going to win. All the interviews are disasters. I don't want to surrender to Trump, but apparently Democratic officials are considering it, which would be just keeping Biden in the race. That is a form of surrender because they don't want to waste any of their so-called talent because they're so despondent about the race. I think that's pathetic. They should fight. And if they have a new ticket, they still have a perfectly good chance of beating Donald Trump. Now, I do want to say, though, there's a second topic here. Your interview with Corey Mills, Representative Mills there, I think it was dangerous and wrong. So you guys said, oh, well, you know, this shouldn't be a partisan thing and we should turn down the rhetoric. And then you implied that maybe the Secret Service or the Biden administration allowed the shooting to happen.
Well, no,
that's
nobody,
nuts.
no,
That's
no,
not turning.
Nobody
you
implied
definitely
that.
did.
And
You
nobody
definitely did, Piers.
Well, I certainly did.
You kept talking about, oh, well, look, I'm not saying conspiracy theory, but hey, it's so easy to find. And why didn't they find it? You didn't just say negligence.
Hang on, I didn't.
And forget about you, Corey Mills.
Right, okay.
He didn't say,
just
oh, hey, look, hey.
Okay.
He said maybe it's not just malpractice. Maybe it's not just negligence.
I didn't say that.
Is a lunatic suggesting?
Am I allowed to respond?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. First of all, I didn't say anything that you've just said. Secondly, he did raise the specter that there's something very odd about all this. And by the way, there is. I'm not a conspiracy theorist either. But the idea that the President Trump, who was recently the President of the United States and is very likely to be again, was shot from 150 meters by a kid with an AR-15 who was seen by spectators nearly a minute before he unloaded 8 bullets in the direction of Donald Trump is very, very strange. And if you don't think it is, then I think you're being a little bit disingenuous. Now, what is the nature?
So
what is the nature of that strangeness? We don't know what's happened here, right?
I just wanted to chime in, see, and so he's about.
That's supposed to be Destiny.
No, Destiny is the white guy with the mic. He ain't talk yet, but
go to what Destiny.
But I just wanted to chime in. But like, see how he's saying conspiracy theories. That's like something to say to like discredit what you're saying, right? Because you don't believe it. That's all I wanted to say. A lot of people do that shit.
But no one can yet give a legitimate explanation as to why this could possibly have happened.
Piers, if you say it's negligence, I'm with you. If you say it's malpractice, okay, I get it. 160 feet, why is he on the roof, etc. But you're clearly implying that it is odd, as in not negligence, but something that was planned by the government.
No, I'm not. I don't know.
Hey, get out of here, man. What the hell? Jesus Christ with these lunatic Republicans. Total lunatic Republicans.
Okay, I'm about to go
to Destiny. We're trying to see what Destiny said.
There's a lot of niggas doing that though, like acting like there's a lot of people doing that shit.
Bloody odd, Cenk. Yes.
So you're implying that there is a chance that it was planned?
No, I'm not. I'm implying
that's literally what you just said.
Literally,
and what would it be?
We know panelists. Well, I appreciate you calling me a conspiracy theorist. Thank you for joining me. Let me go to Dave Rubin.
Anytime.
All right, thank you. Let me go to Dave Rubin.
Dave,
Dave, this is the problem. If you can't raise questions, serious questions about what's happened here, or suggest that it's odd, without being branded a conspiracy theorist by people like Cenk Uygur, there's a bit of a problem, isn't there? I mean, it seemed to me, not just negligence. There's something very strange about this whole incident and how it unfurled. I have never seen members of the public nearly a minute before a shooting at a you've used, given that days before this shooting, he told donors that it was time to put Trump in the bullseye, and then he tries to dance his.
There is an entire. If you're looking to get a degree in IT or cybersecurity, UMGC is waiving their application fee through August.
And we just saw it in real time. That's it.
What?
That's why conservatives deserve absolutely zero sympathy for anything that happens as a result of their rhetoric. That's it. It's so easy. Like, it's so simple.
Okay, but look, it's in you to chastise people who do that. Aren't you just as despicable as the people you've just spent the last 2 minutes haranguing?
No, because they've led the way. This is the environment that they've created.
So you think behaving like the people you think are despicable is the correct course of action?
Not about behaving like the people who are despicable would be leading that type of rhetoric. It would be denying every single bad thing. How many times as a liberal? How many times as a liberal have you been on a show? Not you in general, but like a liberal been on a show and you've been forced to disavow all of the BLM riots, disavow all of the violence, and blah blah blah. And then you talk to conservatives about it. January 6th,
violence.
That was
That's
false
good.
flag.
Yeah.
January 6th. Oh, like conservatives disavow January 6th?
Wait. First off, there's an entire cultural machine that has lied. There is an entire
we just saw it in real time. That's it.
What?
That's why conservatives deserve absolutely zero sympathy for anything that happens as a result of their rhetoric. That's it. It's so easy. Like, it's so simple.
Okay, but
I'm not exactly sure what he's talking about, but I would say this is the type of person that the internet has broke their brain, thus leaving them with very little empathy for their co-human. I mean, a good, decent father is now dead because of this. He's had his brains blown out because he was defending his wife and daughter. I would hope that you have a little empathy for that.
Let me jump in there because we have a clip of what Destiny has said about that very thing. Let's listen to this.
Fuck it. Fuck the dude, the firefighter guy. Fuck Trump. Fuck the people that support him. I just want you to know, okay? Just in case you're confused or it seems like I'm, whatever. If one of you were in the crowd and you're a conservative fan of mine and you end up, getting blown away or whatever the fuck, I'm making fun of you the next day on Twitter. I am 100%.
I mean, I got to say, I just found that repulsive, Destiny.
I wish that there is no room. There is no room for the hand wringing, and I will not participate in this anymore.
Oh, it's not hand wringing.
The hand wringing. No, it absolutely is.
No, it's just that you are positioning yourself.
So well.
No, but Destiny, let me explain to you.
Conservatives can say anything.
No, I'm not a conservative.
They can have any conspiracy theory.
I'm not a conservative.
They can have any plot. They can do any of these, and then liberals are supposed to sit here and be like, "Oh my God, it's so tragic."
No, Destiny.
Absolutely not.
Let me explain.
Absolutely.
Let me explain my position because I'm not a conservative. I'm not on either side.
Okay, so I mean, I don't like. I feel like this is what I'm gonna say. I feel like when people want to take people saying it's staged as we're saying the people who saying it's staged as, oh, fuck the guy who died. Right now, Destiny really said that. I think he said, "Fuck the guy who died."
But in context, so you got to provide context on that because he said, if he was a conservative fan, he would.
Yeah, but so he said, "Fuck the guy who died" for his political beliefs.
Mind you, like he said, if he was there, he would have been laughing. I see he brought his point up, but he could have used Donald Trump bashing John McCain, but he said if he was there, he would be laughing. I'm like,
that's what he's saying though. He's saying he done said shit like that. Like,
I understand that, but he has to find a quote that's comparable to that, and not.
I see what he's saying. I kind of can see it.
I feel like he didn't.
But I don't agree with it.
He didn't deliver for real. Like
it's like
I see what he was trying to say, but he used something. He created something, created a scenario that's unrealistic. Like I haven't seen.
I mean, but it's like if you in a gang, like
he basically said if he would have saw that,
all y'all niggas is
like. I don't think a MAGA person would have been laughing if they saw that shit. Nah.
I mean, I don't agree with it, but I see his point.
I see his point, but I don't agree with what he said.
I don't agree with it though. I mean, you don't got to be that harsh.
A crazy MAGA person is not gonna
some stuff don't got to be said. Like, you know, you should just shove that deep down inside. You know, pause. But yeah, I mean, that was wild. Like, wow. That was a bit much, but I do. I just don't like niggas who pour it on so much. Like, you gotta be a better communicator. Like, you can't say.
Yeah, like that didn't make sense. Like you
don't say. Much as you talk, like you. I mean, he. I don't.
Say something realistic that you know what I'm saying. Like like say okay. Say something else like like with Trump, but at the same time with that person, because that person to me is collateral damage. So I'm not saying fuck the person, but like the people who set that up, the people in the crowd was collateral damage. They were like fuck it, but because Trump didn't even call the person. Trump didn't even call the wife's husband. Still to this day. So I'm like,
we know that.
Yeah, that's what the wife said.
Oh.
From her mouth.
Oh.
But she's still voting Trump though.
Well, that's not nice.
But yeah, so like,
and then the fact that
like they use that boy to like, hey, yeah, you know how you got bad homeboys that like try to put a battery in the back of somebody that know they ain't really like that and go do some dumbass shit and then they'll go help them and anything like that and let them crash out. That's what I feel like. That's what they did, and just kill them when you just let some shots off, and Trump like, hey, just tilt your head to the left real quick, like they know he about to shoot. So after that,
okay, so
that shit happened. Collateral damage happened with the husband. Trump goes down, huddle up so the camera don't see him because that's what they do in the NBA. Whenever WNBA do it because Kate was injured. They huddled up, put the towels so the camera wouldn't see. So they huddled up around Trump, off camera. Hey, Trump.
Horribly.
About Nikki with this blade now. She's like,
They let this nigga.
He said, wait. Let me put my fist up.
Let him put his head back out there. Like.
Yeah, but what he said was very incomparable. What the fuck? Nah, like. I see what you're trying to get at, but you gotta deliver right. You ain't deliver.
I just want to go back to the.
You was on your way there, but you took a detour. Basically.
I just want to go back to what the fat guy was saying. So he was trying to look, bro. He was trying to say malpractice is. If you want to say it's malpractice, it's fine. If you want to say it's something else, look, bro. This is the Secret fucking Service, nigga. This is not fucking the county sheriff we talking about.
Going back to my point about
these niggas is trying to act like it's not staged. It's like
got shot if that was the case.
The Secret Service don't have malpractice like that. Like, but it's never really an incident. But that's because of shit, right? Like that's because they so fucking the look of them niggas are like malpractice. Malpractice means like niggas didn't do their job well. The Secret Service cannot do that. It is not acceptable.
It's not acceptable, but I don't believe that.
That's not a good enough excuse. You better off saying it's staged if you want to say fucking malpractice with the Secret Service, nigga. The Secret Service. Fuck, them niggas be waiting on some shit. Them niggas be praying something happens. That's the type of niggas the Secret Service. Them niggas just like because they already know they got it figured out before it's anything. So
basically,
like what the.
That's why I'm feeling staged because ain't no Secret Service.
Niggas, that's what niggas trying to act like the Secret Service is not like
Democrat party, no party. They protect the motherfucking president. They
I
protect.
had a cousin in the Secret Service. I think, if I'm not mistaken. Hell yeah, nigga, them niggas are not. They not. Nigga, them niggas are not police. They're like CIA type guys.
Yeah.
These type of niggas, like, what the fuck? Niggas acting like they just didn't do their job. Like that's a thing. No, it's not. It's not a thing. It doesn't happen.
Exactly. So that's why I'm feeling this stage. They know what that shit for happy.
He stayed up there for
which like, some gullible ass people gonna take.
Bro, he stayed. Oh,
and vote based on that instead of policies and whatnot. They're gonna say, "Oh,
and the guy, bro, it's snipers already there, and they saw the guy."
Exactly. So I'm like,
so I'm
before he got
lost me, bro. You lost me.
Like, yeah, as soon as we see him already on the roof. The fuck?
He's supposed to be like dead as shit, climbing up the motherfucker. Like,
basically, like what?
We wasn't even supposed to hear about that. That's some shit they just cover up. Like we don't even hear about it because the snipers got silencers. People wouldn't probably even heard it.
Basically, yep. So they the crowd won't even see it. Like that shit happened over there. Y'all don't even know that shit happened. Like some folks over there probably will hear it, but
I'm not buying it. Niggas don't understand how much the Secret Service train and how serious, like, nigga, y'all got it fucked. Obama did a damn. I don't even think he might not have been president yet. Was he running for re-election? I know he did a debate with Mitt Romney, and it was in an open like.
Yeah, shit. Like I said, if folks wanted to kill Obama, that would have been there would have been plenty of times. They would like Obama got death threats, and ain't nothing happened.
Fuck no, hell yeah, he was the most. He got the most, like
exactly.
Probably under Trump, maybe.
Secret Service wasn't on that. Like, be for real.
You know they was on that shit, and then nothing happened.
I know they was on that. What I'm saying, like, bro.
Except for, I think that one time somebody hopped the gate and got in the White House or some shit. I don't know what happened with it.
Into that shit, and knew they fucked up, and got.
I don't know what the fuck happened to that nigga. After that,
in the dirt somewhere.
Yeah, they probably put that nigga under the White House lawn.
Basically. Well,
I don't think he walked out the same way. He walked in there, mother.
Fuck the car, fuck it, all that.
Like I remember that though. A nigga jumped the fence and ran into in the shit.
But now, Destiny, I see what you tried to do with your point. You derailed, so I can't rock with you on that. But I still see what you're trying to say.
That's why you gotta watch what you say a lot.
So let's go to the next topic, and please take that comment off because I ain't voting for Trump. So we make it look like because it'd be like that podcast. It doesn't say digit because personal, you know.
We know that shit. I said what it was about that.
All views are reflective of individual.
I think he gonna win, but he ain't got my vote. Fuck that. Fuck out of here.
But